Hello, beautiful souls. This is not random. You did not find this message by mistake. Your timeline is shifting, not in a dramatic, scary way, but in a way that will quietly change how your whole life feels. 8 oracle cards opened, 8 permanent shifts. Some will affect your mindset, some will affect your money, some will affect love and direction. All of them will change you in a lasting way. The first oracle card is Identity Reset. You are outgrowing an old version of yourself, the version that tolerated less, the version that doubted more, the version that stayed silent to keep peace. That identity cannot come with you anymore. There will be a moment where you react differently than you used to. Maybe you say no, maybe you walk away, maybe you speak clearly instead of staying quiet. That small action proves growth. You begin noticing that your preferences are changing. What you used to enjoy feels heavy now. What you once feared feels manageable. This is not confusion. It is evolution. Once this reset locks in, you stop trying to fit into old spaces. You accept that growth means change, and you stop apologizing for becoming stronger. The second oracle card is Financial Awareness. Money energy around you is becoming more serious, not stressful, but mature. You are thinking long-term instead of short-term satisfaction. There may be a wake-up call regarding spending, saving, or earning. You might see clearly where your money leaks. You adjust without panic. You create structure calmly. You may start tracking expenses. You may explore a second income. You may invest in something that builds future stability. This shift makes you feel secure instead of uncertain. After this change, you respect money differently. You use it wisely. And that maturity creates long-term comfort. The third oracle card is Relationship Clarity. You are no longer confused about who values you. Energy becomes obvious. Effort becomes visible. Silence becomes meaningful. There may be one relationship where truth surfaces. Either someone steps up consistently or they fade away. Either way, you finally see clearly. Instead of chasing answers, you observe actions. You trust patterns. You stop creating excuses for inconsistency. That emotional intelligence protects you. Once clarity forms, your relationships become simpler. You invest where effort is mutual, and that balance brings peace. The fourth oracle card is Career Alignment. There has been restlessness around work or purpose. You may feel capable of more. You may feel underused. This card confirms movement. An opportunity, idea, or conversation shifts your direction. You begin focusing on what truly fits your skills and personality, not just what pays quickly. You might upgrade your skills, you might change roles, you might finally act on a long-delayed plan. The move feels calculated, not impulsive. After this alignment, work feels purposeful. You stop feeling stuck, and your confidence increases naturally. Now we go deeper. The surface has shifted, but these next 4 changes go into your foundation. This is where your timeline truly changes. The fifth oracle card is Boundary Enforcement. You have known for a long time where people cross lines with you. You felt it in your body. But you stayed quiet to avoid conflict. That pattern is ending. There will be a direct moment where you say something clearly, not aggressively, not emotionally, just clearly. You explain what you accept and what you do not. Some people may adjust, some may distance themselves. But you will notice something important. You feel lighter. You sleep better. Your stress reduces. After this shift, you stop over-explaining yourself. You stop negotiating your worth. And people begin treating you with more respect because you treat yourself that way first. The sixth oracle card is Confident Stabilization. Confidence for you has come in waves. Some days strong, some days doubtful. This next phase stabilizes it. There will be an achievement, recognition, or small win that proves you are capable. It may not be huge publicly, but internally it changes something. You begin trusting your skills. You prepare well. You speak with more certainty. You make decisions faster. Doubt still exists, but it no longer controls you. Once this stability sets in, your energy changes in rooms. People sense it. Opportunities respond to it. And that steady confidence becomes part of your identity. The seventh oracle card is Emotional Regulation Mastery. You have felt highs and lows deeply, but this cycle teaches balance. You begin noticing triggers before they explode. Instead of reacting immediately, you pause, you breathe, you respond intentionally. That small pause protects relationships and protects your peace. You may create routines that support emotional balance. Better sleep, less drama, fewer chaotic conversations. You protect your nervous system consciously. After this shift, you no longer feel controlled by emotions. You feel in control of them. And that maturity makes your life calmer long term. The eighth oracle card is spiritual grounding. You stop chasing signs constantly. You stop looking outside for reassurance every time something feels uncertain. You begin grounding yourself. There may be a moment where something works out without you forcing it. That builds trust. You realize you do not need to control every outcome. You may pray, meditate, reflect, or simply sit quietly more often. Not out of fear, but out of alignment. Your connection becomes steady instead of anxious. By the end of this cycle, you feel supported, not because life is perfect, but because you trust the process. That grounded faith changes everything. 8 permanent shifts: identity reset, financial awareness, relationship clarity, career alignment, boundary enforcement, confidence stabilization, emotional regulation, spiritual grounding. Now your affirmation. I allow myself to evolve without apology. I manage my money wisely and calmly. I choose relationships that are mutual and healthy. I follow work that aligns with my true ability. I protect my boundaries with clarity. I move with steady confidence. I control my emotions with awareness. I trust life without fear. If you want clarity on how these 8 shifts apply directly to your situation, my readings start at $9. The $99 membership gives you 30 days of unlimited follow-up guidance so you can move through this new timeline with structure and confidence. This is not temporary motivation. This is long-term transformation.